welcome back everybody. This is Sense of Spirit and I am Erin. This is going to be a reading for everybody for the week of March 1st through March 7th. I'm going to combine a bunch of different decks for us. If you've been here before, you understand how I do this. I'm going to start with 3 cards off the top, which are going to apply to everybody who sees this video, all right? And the first card is going to be from Sacred Destiny. Then we're going to do our Power of Surrender. And then we're going to do our Super Attractor for the week. So this is going to give everybody a general overview of what to expect for the week. When I'm done with that, I'm going to use my Mystical Healing cards. And I'm going to pull 3 separate piles for you all. And you guys can concentrate on the number that you want, which will be 1, 2, or 3, obviously. And that will give you a more defined information on what it is that you can expect for the week. So let's give these a flick and a shuffle, and we can take a look at what we can all expect during the first week of March 2021. All right, very nice. First card is out. Second card. And now we're going to shuffle the Super Attractor cards and see what they want us to know this week. All right, so this week is about community. So what that tells me is we're all going to find ourselves probably in a situation where we are around more people than we have been in a while. This could also be talking about focusing on family, because family is part of our community. Friends, neighbors, co-workers, just basically everybody that's around us. We're going to be around the people that make us happy, and we are going to be around people in general. I love that the sun is shining, that the rainbow is coming through the trees. This is telling us, obviously, that we can expect to have a very positive outlook this week. The surrender message for everybody is surrender to the drama. We can all either be a participant or a bystander, but this week we're being reminded that we don't need to have any drama around us should we choose not to. Stay calm, everybody, stay centered, and the more focused you are about not participating in the drama, the more quickly it's going to dissipate for you. All right, so keep that in mind. You don't have to come to every conversation or fight or dramatic storytelling instance that you're invited to. All right, finally, this is our mantra. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. So this is telling you not to force anything that isn't happening naturally. I know that we have a tendency to want to kind of control the outcome or the speed of events more than anything. But unfortunately, the universe has its own sense of timing. So what we need to remember is that it's not always our timing, but it's divine timing. All right, so keep that in mind. Everything is going to come into order for you. You just need to remember to let the natural process happen. All right, so while we're here and I'm shuffling my next deck, I would like to remind you that I am here for you every week. If you are enjoying this video, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe and like and comment, because all those things are important in the YouTube world. And I will be glad to get back to you, and I will be glad to comment on what it is that whatever you are talking about. So the first pack actually fell out. I read the jumpers, which means if they come out, they are meant to be. Okay, so we've got our 3 piles laid out in front of us. To the left is pile number 1, in the center is pile number 2, and to my right is pile number 3. I want you to focus on the number that you're attracted to, and that will give you a more precise reading that is for yourself as opposed to the general population as we are gathered here today. So the first card is saying Make sure that you are taking positive action. This is telling us that it's time for you to make those decisions and to make the right decisions and to know that you are protected and that it's time for you to move forward. Okay? The second message is to show yourself self-respect. This is a big one because what it's indicating to us is that we need to take care of ourselves. Treat yourself as though you would treat another person because you deserve the same respect. All right? So don't let yourself get bogged down at work. Don't allow yourself become, um, well, immersed in the drama. Okay? Make sure that you are making the proper steps that are going to be the best choice for your personal and mental health. Finally, release your fears, okay? So don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Just know that now is a good time for you to leave those things in the past as you continue working forward. All right? So my pile number 1, take positive action. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. And don't allow fear to drive any of your decision making. All right, for those of you who selected number 2, you are also being guided to step into the unknown. So this is saying, you're kind of between places. You're on the edge and you're wondering what's next, but you're in a position where you feel like you're not really sure or confident about moving ahead. So again, don't focus on possibilities, focus on the action and the movement because that's the important part. All right? Stop breaking engagements. Or agreements rather. So if there are promises that you're making that you can't fulfill, it feels like it could be time restraints. Maybe you're one of those people who thinks you have more time in a day than you actually do. And you are, maybe you're just a person who doesn't like to say no. So you tend to overfill your plate. All right. This is telling you to stop doing that, to let it go. It doesn't serve you anything and it doesn't help anybody else. Finally, you're being urged to focus, to find some time to meditate, to listen to the inner messages that you should be receiving. Okay? That'll help your focus immensely. It'll also help your direction, and it'll probably give you the courage that you've been looking for to move ahead. All right? So, number 2, my friends. I got mixed up. We're going to do this. Step into the unknown. It's time to move forward. Don't worry about how or when. Just move. Okay? Don't take on more than you can handle. And embrace the quiet. Try to make some time for personal reflection and just, I feel like it's a reset that you need. Friends, number 3. We're first card, examine your integrity. So this is telling us to take a look at the why. Why are we just making this decision? Why do we want to react this way? Why are we thinking these thoughts? Right? So it's calling for introspection. The card that comes with it is talking about unlocking your heart. So it's possible you've been protecting yourself and you haven't been allowing people to come close, or the decisions you're making have been because you're trying to hold back. You don't want to end up in a scenario that you have previously experienced. All right? You can't grow if you stifle yourself. So you're being told that now is the time to unlock your heart. Finally, if you're waiting for news on something, if you are trying to make a decision about something, they are very clearly telling us no. So this is not the week to make those changes, or make things happen. Could even be as simple as, am I going to feel this way forever? The answer is no. But don't put yourself in a position where you're worrying too much, because that's not going to get you where you need either. All right, my friends. So pile number 3, take a look at why you're making certain decisions and choices. you're probably going to find that it's fear-based from the heart. So you need to open up yourself a little bit and be more open to allowing people into your space. And whatever it is that you posed as a question, the answer is very clearly no. So that's what we have for everybody for the first week of March 2021. Again, thank you for joining me. I'm Erin. Come hang out on Facebook. I'm over there too. You can hang out and interact on Sunday nights because I like to do lives. And as I requested earlier, it does help if you enjoyed yourself and our visit together to hit the subscribe and like button and comment, because that'll help get the word out there. Thanks for your time, everybody. Have a great week.